What up, tubers? Welcome back to another Sealed Arena Direct here on Arena. Thanks for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, I hope to earn your subscription today with some sick pool openings. So currently, I'm about 8 for, I think, 18 or 19 on getting boxes. Pretty good conversion rate, trophying about 40% of the time, which means I'm locked for 16 boxes, but this is sealed best of one. So this is one of the highest variance formats you're ever going to play. You need to open well, you need to play well, you need to draw well. Looks like we have some decent Abzani stuff and one red card there. Let's take a peek at our colors. Double Pride Mate, Dazzling, Cat. Okay, white looks real solid. Gonna be hard not to play white with that. Blue is garbage. Black has 3 Eaten Alives with a reassembling skeleton. Black looks decent. Red has a burst lightning and garbage. Green is garbage. Okay, so probably just playing white-black. Maybe with a splash for like Lathril. Could splash the Anthem. We have a pick as well for fixing. Maybe a banner. And a guy. Oh, and a Scoured Barrens for extra fixing. Any other green card there worth fixing? I don't think so. Yeah, this is pretty easy build. I don't like Savannah Lions. I think 2/1s are real bad in this format unless they have some good ability. Cathar Commando is different. Cathar Commando is fine because there are enough good hits for it. Wow, we have so many playables. Is it going to be worth splashing? Probably not on the Lathril, would be my guess. I don't know. Is Anthem of Champions worth splashing for? I'm a little bit hesitant on it. But we do have easy fixings with, I guess, Blossoming Sands, Pick, and Campus Guide if I wanted to, but I don't think this deck is going to need it. I think we're better off probably cutting the Anthem. That means we can cut the Guide. Let's see, my sacrifice effects are 3 Eaten Alive and Vampire. So 1 mana 2/2 good enough? Maybe not. Burglarat's probably not necessary. I guess Pick not necessary if we're only going to be running the 2 colors here instead. So we can cut the Ghoul. The Sage is okay, but again, unnecessary. Zombify is okay, because I don't have any other recursion. I suppose 3 Rebukes is unnecessary. I don't think I'm cutting any of these 4-drops or the Banshee. Do I have enough life gain effects for the Pride Mates to be worthwhile, I guess, is also a question. We have Joust, Healer, Cat Collector, that's 3, Angel 4, Felidar 5, Bake 6. And then I think I have some lands as well, right? Yeah, we have some. So we're definitely running the Scoured Barrens. We can always run the Blossoming Sands and Bloodfell Caves as just like tap sources that gain life, which also gives us more value for Exempla. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be running all of our tap lands that produce one of our colors. I just noticed my removal is a little bit awkward with Abyssal Harvester. The Banishing Light and 3 Eaten Alive all don't synergize very well with the Harvester. I mean, unless you Eaten Alive and sacrifice a creature. As long as you're not hard casting, I guess is what I mean to say. I just don't see a creature I want to cut. I guess I don't need Fleeting Flight. I like that card, though. I think we'd rather run 17 lands here than 16. I don't know if the Blight Priest is worth it, even though we go for some Lifegain synergies. It's probably worse than every single other 3, I would imagine. Maybe cutting down to 2 Eaten Alives is okay then? Going like that. That looks good. Very solid white-black deck here. All right, let's take that for a spin. Quick deck building, but I think it was a pretty clean build. So white-black, life gain-ish, good removals. Have good confidence here. Okay, this is an easy keep on the draw. This would be a really good curve out if we just hit a couple of lands. Okay, I start getting worried about drawing lands. Oh my gosh, we drew the 2 most expensive cards in our deck. I need a land here, please. Alright, well. It sucks that it is a tap land, but now we have access to both double black and double white, so at least that's good. That is a sad play for them. I'm gonna lead with Angel instead of Harvester. Brick to land, by the way. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather them kill my stuff than develop to the board, in all seriousness. Let's go with the 3/4 flyer this turn. Less likely to die to something that's in their hand for 2 mana. Oh, I am okay with them ramping me. That's good. Guess we will just double creature this turn. And the funny thing is, I can now kill the Imprisoned to get my Angel back, too. Oh, that card is a problem. Okay, so now I think I wait, and we want to draw a land here really badly. Nice. Because now what I can do is tap, sacrifice, turn on the Morbid, get my Angel back, and then Banshee the Kaikar. I don't think there's a 1-white way to save it, because even the Divine, whatever it's called, Indestructible, doesn't get around Banshee. And Kaikar is flicker another creature, not itself. Brutal for them. Brutal. Alright, that's more or less fine. This card's a bulk up. That's funny. Let's go for the Seraph here for the Surveil instead of going for Felidar Pump. Keep that. Well, God forbid, but if they have a Chandra, they kill everything but skeleton, and then I'd be able to Savior on the skeleton. I think I just ignore that and pump my flyers. Presumably lethal here. Unless it's a flight up or whatever it's called. It was the resilience. That's amazing. So the Morbid got around their Divine that turn with Kaikar. I bet they were feeling great, but alright, good stuff. Okay, 1 win. Need to get 5 more. Let's go. I guess this is a keep. Just consider it a decent mulligan to 6 with a 7th card if we can find a couple of black sources. I mean, we have a good spread of mana, so I don't mind keeping a hand like this, but obviously could get punished. Ooh, double Pridemate draw. God, we need to find some way to gain life. Alright, come on, deck. Actually, you know what would be great here? Any tap. Oh, that's fine. Any tapped black source. One of the Lifegain black sources would be incredible. Come on. 3 draw steps, no land so far. My opponent did brick, but they have both colors, so... Okay. Oh, man. This is so disgusting. Mana screw versus color screw. Well, I guess it's both on my... Yeah, see, they're so far ahead now. Oh, come on, man. This is frustrating. I'm running 17 lands. That's 5 draw steps, no land. Oh, bright side is the Tiny Bones. The Tiny Bones doesn't really matter. If they start activating, I can just pitch the garbage. This is so gross. And of course, it's a freaking plains. Alright, let's make sure we stack to where we return the creature first. And then these are going to both get huge. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're doing great for being on mono white, but not having a black source in the top 14 cards is crazy. Kind of hoping they just activate Tiny Bones here. They know they're going to hit a spell if they do. Okay, it's going to add counters if they attack. Bro. Alright, get the Surveil. Arbiter of Woe. So this does combo with Tiny Bones. They will be able to cast that later, right? Yeah. Stole it from my graveyard, funny enough. This is where Tiny Bones is going to start getting problematic now. This is just for triggering. Turns on raid and whatnot as well. Killing Tiny Bones is nice, but I think we gotta go for the Arbiter, because then I can start attacking with my flyers. Alright, they make a couple 1/1s. Probably should play the Harvester now and get it online, right? They're gonna play Savannah Lands? Oh, they must have Luminous in their hand or something. They have a Claws out as well. Whoa. Yeah, I have to take the overrun, don't I? I just need to let them use their removal spell. Mm-hmm. Okay, them getting the Harvester online is pretty gross. Jesus. Man, and they ripped the Banishing Light, so they can reset... Wait, that's not even good. That's a really bad play. What? Because I have Card Commando. So this is to trigger... So it's actually better to take this hit, right? Yeah, otherwise they get the cat back from the cat collector. And... drain instead. Oh, that's pretty good. That will be lethal next turn. Okay, so they need to top deck a removal spell here. Pray that they don't. They might make some sweeping attack just to trigger some stuff. Yeah. No blocks. Okay, let's go for lethal. Booyah Shaka. Oof. I like how I had 10 10s on the ground and they were basically walls. They were just walls. I don't think they ever attacked. Okay, 2-0 start. Let's keep it up. Let's keep the good runs going. Let's draw well. Let's play well, please. Our duck's good enough if we can. Man. Another hand you just always keep on the draw, but... Missing black once more and still need to find lands. Oof. Okay. Can't be greedy here since we have a 2-drop and a 3-drop, even though saving Scoured Barrens super nice for, what, the 4 or 5 different cards I care about for Lifegain triggers. Gonna flash in the Commando and offer a trade here, I think. Could also go for a Joust, especially versus white-black. But I think this is fine. Sure, it's a pretty aggressive bake. I would imagine they have to have another removal spell in their hand if they're making that play. It would be pretty funny if they didn't. Wow, okay. That's quite good. Gonna play the Vampire and not play out a land in case they have a Rat or a Folly. That's fine. Just gonna joust this. Get the trigger of the Seraph. And these can kill other creatures. I guess we just keep that and do it on the Commando attack for 5. Obviously would never use a removal spell on that creature otherwise, but we just have excess. Alright, touche. I am a little bit worried that they might have some scary 7s in their hand. I don't love using my instant speed removal spell here, but if I draw a creature, perfect, then we'd really enjoy having that mana open. Love to see that. Ooh, love to see that. Have the skeleton with the vampire potentially if all goes right and they don't have a wrath. Main phase, the rebuke. I like that. Oh, this is just lethal. We have the combo. More importantly, we pump for 7 now as well. Excellent. Okay. Our deck's great. We just need to draw even remotely decent, and I think we can do some good stuff. So 3-0 start here. 3 more wins for 2 more boxes. I just want to have one of those nut draws, though, with both of our Pride Mates and a bunch of Lifegain. This is a pretty nice hand. The thing about my insane draws, though, they do just fold to a couple of cheap removal spells, right? A stab or a burst lightning on the Pride Mate immediately. And it's not like I'm pumping the Pride Mate on turn 3, am I? I'm going to be playing Cat Collector on turn 3. Unless I drew my other Pride Mate. Yeah, see, they just had it. Gross. And we are flooding out now. Okay. 2 lands in a row is very unfortunate already. We're at 3 spells and 6 land. Actually, I don't even think it's worth sacking the food for a 1/1 token. We have too many more valuable ways to utilize Lifegain. Ugh, we really can't be drawing like this. Yikes. Alright, I have to Banishing like that. Are you freaking kidding? I am getting frustrated. That's 4 lands in a row. That's half of our land. 8 lands in 11 cards. Holy crap. I need to draw Exemplar. Exemplar, start drawing extra cards. Getting out of this flood. Okay. No point sacking the food because cat is only on your turn. I mean, I still think I hold on to the Blossoming Sands because we have the Exemplar, we have the Vanguard, and with them having a Death Toucher, making our Pride Mate larger is not entirely significant. Yeah, maybe if we can draw our skeleton, the vampire can also help us get out of this. Unbelievable. Ten lands, 5 spells. Yeah. Take it all. I mean, I imagine they're probably holding some number of lands or something. Can't be 5 spells, can it? I mean, I guess it could be. $11 lands in 16 cards. Keeps tapping them out of all of their green, too. Alright. They get back their Banishing Light. Sorry, they get back their Arena by killing my Banishing Light. I mean, I have to attack Vivian and sacrifice now. And hope that they don't have something, right? Oh, that actually kills Planeswalkers. I'm gonna attack and sacrifice the Pridemate though.
This violence is getting out of hand.
This is so troll. This is what we call a low roll. I just get Vivian back. Okay, I am very close to scooping, but if I draw Exemplar and they have No removal. Ah, there's just no way. This is one of those games where it's going to be a quality of life scoop, realistically, or I should quality of life scoop it. Frustrating. My opponent has 8 cards in their hand.
Ooh, concrete jungle. Sounds like my kind of place. You have your family. I have mine.
Gleaming barrier? What is happening here? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I guess I keep it.
This can't be the best way to coexist.
Oh, that's brutal. Double strike, death toucher. Yowza. Oh, they're gonna Eaten Alive too? I'll scoop to Eaten Alive, that's good enough. Obviously I have one removal spell for the Plunderer next turn, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm at 3. Yeah, here comes the Eat. Nice. Alright, good enough. GG's. Or at least I would say GG, but... I'd say GG in person. Well played, you got me. Great opener. What was our opening hand? It was an Ajani's Pridemate, the Cat Collector, and Banishing Light. 4 lands. And then, yeah, the Extreme Flood. Okay, here we go. I'm on the play. Need to find some lands here. That's good. So we'll go Pridemate this turn and then level it up with the Barons next turn. Bad news, my opponent has a turn 2 Mystic. Into a Death Toucher. Wow. Boo. Boo. I mean, we'll be okay if we can draw another land. Blasphemous Edict gone. Whoa. That was not another land. The dream here is that they don't have a way to kill the Harvester, and I get to pilfer a big creature. It's pretty dreamy if this can work out. Nice. I mean, they might be able to go grab Stab or Eaten Alive here, but this is the window. This is a huge window if it works out. In fact, I attack with both here because I don't think they're blocking. If they do, I get free value. Nice. Let's hope we can pilfer something. What is the wording of this? Okay. So it's a token. So I don't get value when it dies, but now they don't get any value either. So they're going to eat and alive my harvester, but that was good enough. We got a pretty good turn out of it. The fleeting distraction in their hand is slightly annoying, but we have another turn of attacking now. Lands, please. Thank you. If they use fleeting distraction on my turn, they're not going to get a trigger. That's a little annoying. I think we killed a 3/4 flyer. Of course they could draw more ways to draw more cards, but the 3/4 flyer was the most relevant size. They might even just main phase. Yeah. I think this is a good play from their perspective. Okay. Well, I mean... Currently, that only can copy a Mystic, but if they can draw more ways to draw extra cards, we need to close the game out fast. If they draw land here, we're in good shape. That's as long as they don't mill a Think Twice. I shouldn't be summoning these things. They milled a Hero's Downfall. Probably drew a card, or found a card to draw a card. That's going to be good. I don't care that the Siphoner can eat the 2/1 that makes their other double blocks worse. Or rather, that makes other double blocks not really existent, I should say. You can't do that. That's taking lethal. Or rather, you can do that, but maybe not advised. Did they draw Wrath? No, they already milled the Wrath. They have an Either Eyes. Okay, that's what this is. Played like a fiddle, my friend. So they get to make another copy of their Siphoner. They still need to top deck something. Is Felidar on the Seraph is lethal. Let's go, baby. Whoo! Alright, worst case scenario, we get back 2,000 gems, but obviously, let's just win 2 more and get another set of boxes. Alright, went and took a food break. So hopefully the brain will be functioning a little bit better this time. It really do be like that sometimes. Okay. This isn't much better, honestly. I think this is a hand where I lead with a turn 1 untapped land, since we have 2 Pride Mates in the deck. And we really don't have that many 3s to punish us for not going like 2-drop, 3-drop. Like playing the Barons next turn is still totally fine, you know? Well, yeah, I think there's enough upside to still not playing the Barons out. I love seeing Campus Guide from the opponents usually, but we'll see if they have a 3rd color or if it's just a filler 2-drop. Okay, well, now we're going to have to play out the Barons, I think, because if I don't draw anything else to do, I probably will just Felidar next turn. I'm not going to waste a Joust on this thing. Ah, they are 3 colors. That's not bad. I can play the Inspired Paladin here and hold up Joust. I will block the Campus Guide and see what they do. Okay, let's let damage resolve first. And then go for the Joust. That way, if they had a pump effect, I wouldn't get blown out. Must just be a raid creature. Wow. Nothing. Okay, well, shoot. I guess we'll attack for 3. And then play the Seraph. Go for Felidar max value next turn. So what was that attack with the 2-1 is the real question then. You have a bite down or something? No, they would have used that. Maybe they have a bushwhack that they can't use? That could be it. It could be a bushwhack that's in their hand. And they don't have anything to fight with currently. Or rather, not profitably anyways, right? They would have to 2-for-1 themselves to bushwhack their paladin on one of my creatures. Okay, now let's go for it. I knew Savior was one of the better white commons when the format first came out. I said such plenty of times. But for some reason, I never took them very highly in draft. But let me tell you, every time I have them in one of these win-a-box sealed events, I'm always just so happy. If they have Bushwhack here, I'm going to gain at least a little bit of life back. Felling Blow, okay. I feel like they still have... Man, if they still have a Bushwhack, that kind of sucks. No. So we'll just go to combat here. Pass priority. Okay. I am so confused at what's going on here. I will not complain about what's going on, but I am confused about what's going on. Thrill of Possibility, discarding a double red card. Alright, that makes sense. I guess they were just stuck with a bunch of garbage. If they attack, they lose, so let's hope that they do, and it looks like they did. Go Flash Commando. Bake some pie. Say that'll be that. Hey, okay. We are 5-1, which means this is the important box match, but I guess more importantly, even if we lose here, we get a rebuy. We get our money back, so good. Either outcome is pretty nice. I think this deck is decent. What was our one loss? I think the one loss was like some Uber flood out or something, right? Let's just hope we have one of our great openers on the draw. This is a good hand. I'm not going to mulligan it. Okay, well, I'd much rather see that than Llanowar Elves, I will say that. It's too bad that I'm going to have to cast this Pilfer on turn 2, because I would love to combo it with the Harvester, but, I mean, more importantly, I guess the Pilfer will clear the way for the Harvester to hopefully survive, unless they have a couple different removal spells, you know? In which case, I might just be forced to take, like, any creature they might have. Oh, yeah, they're just going for a creature curve out. Jeez, this is bad. Okay, well, I take the 3-drop here. Leave them with 2 4s. Hopefully they just go land attack for 3. We know they don't have removal unless they just drew it, so Harvester might actually just win the game on its own. It's a big moment, big turn here. We would love to just see land battle song. But even if they just activate the mild-mannered Librarian, that's not bad. Nice. All right, so I'm going to take 4. I'm going to go to 12. Well, that's also another really good draw, but yeah, we just need to bake their Berserker here and then eat it. That is a huge swing. That one activation of Harvester right there might be enough. We'll find out. I'm actually kind of hoping they just, like, kill the Berserker this turn. Oh, no. Okay, they're going to level up. Land pass. That's fine. We are in real good shape. Yeah, no rush. We have Rebuke for some crazy bomb. So remember, with Harvester, you only get to keep 1 Nightmare token at a time. Ooh, are they going to chump attack to get a trigger of their Strongbox Raider? That would be Pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing. Excellent. All right, more free food. Land and a snare spinner. Snare spinner is very good. It's until the end of their next turn, so they can still do it next turn. I don't actually. I am gonna sacrifice this food. The only way I see us losing this game is some like random overrun type nonsense. And I have a lot to do with my mana the next couple turns, so. Let's start getting aggressive. All right, that's good for us. Go back up to 19. Play out a 3/4 flyer. Still have Joust available. So maybe Spider and activate the ability once might be on their plans. Yeah, they might attack me for 4. That's fine. Pride Mate. Okay. Well, let's see. How do we want to play this now? I mean, I guess at this point it's kill Spider and attack with everything. They have to block, so they get to trade with the 3/4 token or my lifelinker. They take 10. They go to 3. I gain another 3. So even if they went land, Leyline Axe, Giant Growth, Equip, that would still be 16 damage and not lethal since I'm going to 18. Or Ember Cleave. Actually, Ember Cleave plus Giant Double Growth would kill me. Something like Drakaseth is not good enough. That is definitely not good enough. All right. That looks like another box for me. Ooh, let's go. 2 boxes even. Seems good. Let's get there, baby. Man, still not getting me to smile, Arena, but you know what? That feels good. No, we are crushing this event. So that's our 9th 6 winner, which means our 18th box. And I think that's in about 20 tries. I'll have to double check. But hey, good stuff. Nice little black-white pseudo life game theme here. Curve was great. Never really got to do anything with the Exemplar of Light, but there was a couple games. And in fact, there was that one game where both of the Pride Mates got to like 10/10s, although they were defenders. Harvester did some work there. And yeah, just a bunch of solid removal. In fact, if I recall correctly, we have, yeah, more removal in our sideboard. So, yeah, Eaten Alive and a Rebuke in our sideboard, even still. Nice showing. Man, the YouTube recordings for these ones have been pretty lucky so far. I think we've won 3 out of 4, and then On the fourth one, it was like a 1 and 2, which again, I'm don't get me wrong, I am rolling extremely well in this event. This is super high variance, best of one sealed, so it's a good time to open well, play well, and draw well, I guess. We'll see you back next time, friends. Bye bye.